Okay, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to part 3 on this KA. So thanks for everyone's comments before we get into the video. Thanks for everyone's comments. Thanks for all the great comments I was getting, especially about the box. I had no idea that's what it was. So thank you very much for everyone that was letting me know about that. So on the previous video, we just took off the bumper and we just started assessing the damage from behind the bumper. So we're going to be doing that today. We're going to carry on with the front crash bar, the rad pack, get it all off, and yeah, just carry on taking it apart. I've got two things I need to tell you about. The first thing, the donor car that's coming. I've already sold that car, so I'm going to take off everything I need off of it, and then I've already sold the rest. I let a guy have it for £100. So 100 quid, and I can have all the bits I need off of it to get this one right. So that's that. Second thing, I bought the donor car on Wednesday, paid for it on Thursday. So I got a call yesterday, which is Friday, and they're delivering it on Monday. So I'll have the car here on Monday, so we can start getting into that, taking off all the parts we need. So yeah, so that's kind of the updates for that kind of guys. I'm just gonna crack on and just start working on this one. Hopefully get some bits and pieces on the dash out as well. So yeah, let's just dive straight into it and let's get cracking. Right, okay guys, so as you can see, managed to get the front off. That fan was giving me some proper jib, I tell you, some proper jib that was. But yeah, I got it off in the end, so that's done. So that's off. So yeah guys, you can see that this one here, like we said before in the previous video, so it's bent over. So that just needs a tap. Like this part here, around here, seems pretty straight. There's nothing really happening with that. There's no creases. There's nothing really. There's no creases at all in this actual leg. There's just a little bit of tapping to do. I think that bottom part's pretty good. It's just this top part needs just banging over a bit. I'll check that thing to make sure it's not pulled forward, but I think it's just, that might have pulled forward, I don't know, I'll have to look at that. It looks alright, looks pretty decent, it's pretty decent. The other side, passenger side, that seems alright. I'm definitely going to take some measurements on the donor car. So what I'll do on the donor car, I'll take some measurements from the floor. I'll measure from the floor to that, then the floor to that, and then I'll get some dimensions and yeah, so I use the donor car as like a template, so I can make sure that it's all right and it's the same. Everything else seems okay. The belt seems okay. There's no rips or, I don't know if you could just see that in there. You can't really see that in there, but the belt seems all right. There's no sort of, I don't think there's any wear on that belt. It's a bit rusty underneath, to be fair. Don't know why it's so rusty. It's weird. Like, all that seems to be really rusting. It's really strange. Don't know if that's some common fault on these cars or what, but it's the actual, look, that's the actual block. Engine block there compared to the head. It's a bit not rusty, but it's a bit grimy and stuff, yeah, but that actual block seems really rusty. It's weird, never seen it before, but I've never done a KA before, so I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know too much about that really. Everything else seems to be all right. No damage. that I can see. This, you know, here's a heat shield at the end of the day, and it's still there. It's only protecting the cat, I believe, behind. Yeah, probably the cat behind. Yeah, cat's behind, so it's probably protecting that. There's no wires, nothing like that. So yeah, I think we're all good to carry on. And let's have a little play with this. Let's have a little play with this. See if I can straighten it out a little bit, and then yeah, I'll come back to you guys. Okay guys, as you saw just then, I managed to get it straight. I'm not particularly happy with this part. It's not like, you know, 100%, because as I'm bending it like this, and it's denting in here. So I'm not 100% happy with it. But until I get the actual slam panel on and the bars to see if that lines through, it probably will. I need to get a straight edge really. I need to straight edge that. But the top part is still kinked down. That part seems to be level with this part. But this part here, you can see it's just like bowing in a little bit. So I'm still not quite happy with that. I want to still have a little play with that and get that a bit better. But it's over, and it's much better than what it was. So yeah. Not quite happy with that, guys, but I'm going to still play with it, I think. I'm going to try and get that as best I can. Just keep messing around with it. I have got like a straightening thing here, like the repair strong arm thing. That's pretty good, and it's got all the attachments and stuff, and it does the pressure on it. But I was trying to work out where I could put it, and I can't really think about, well, I can't put it against that, because I'll end up sort of just bending that. So I'm just trying to work it out, guys. So yeah, bear with me for a minute, and we'll jump into the next bit. Okay guys, I just want to give you a quick update of what's going on whilst I've just been off camera. So I just took the airbox off. Just wanted to see what that was like whilst the front was off. Just wanted to have a quick look at that, and then took it off, and it's got a few bits, but it's pretty decent. It looks worse on camera than it does, to be honest with you. It's pretty new. I think it's pretty good, pretty new. So there's a few bits on it, but nothing too major. It doesn't look that, you know, I'm looking at it as well with you guys as I'm filming it, and it looks really dirty, but it's not. It's really not dirty. I think it's just the shadows in between all the grooves. It's throwing it off a little bit and making it look dirty than what it is. It's not. It really ain't that dirty. Yeah, it's a strange one, really. There's a few lines on it. There's a few. It is mucky in places, but it in general, it's pretty decent. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to use it, leave it as it is. And to me, that's a good sign as well, because obviously someone's recently had it serviced or has been looking after it. So you know, it's all good sign. Another thing as well, I took this off here, which was the top panel, and I took the window wipers off, just so that I can get to the windscreen better underneath here. And there's these two little indicators there. The glass sits, I think the glass sits on that one, and there's one on the other side. So that'll be my points, making sure the other glass sits on top of that, and that side as well as on the other side. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you that, guys. I just took that off, getting that ready. I haven't attempted to do any cutting yet, or I'm looking at it, nothing like that at all at the moment. And there's the other one, look, it just sits, it rests against it, both sides. So yeah, so that's that. The other thing as well, I've started to what I wanted to do was just clean up the wheels. So I've cleaned up off the wheels whilst they were off, and I've sprayed them up in some nice black paint, so that when I put them back, you know, the cover will go over and you can't really see the rusty crappy behind the wheel cap. So yeah, that's good. So I've done that as well, guys. So yeah, I'll jump on to the next bit and show you what's going on there, guys. Just wanted to quickly show you what was happening off camera. I was just sort of starting to do the dash, starting doing bits and pieces where I can, take it apart, take all the bolts off and stuff. So yeah, so I've done the glove box down the bottom. Let me just set that light, put that light there. That's it. So yes, I've done the glove box. There's a bolt here, main fixing bolt here, and then there's 1, 2, 3 at the bottom underneath the glove box. So you just undo them 4, and then the glove box just pops out that way. And then you've got a main fixing bolt for the dash just there. So that one there. And I was tugging it around, tugging it and pulling it, thinking this side should be loose, and it wasn't loose. So then I sort of started looking around, looking about, and found there was one there through the vent. So I had to pop the vent off, pop the vent out and get that bolt there. And then now it's all loose and that sort of thing. So that's what I've been doing, just fiddling around, getting the centre piece off here, get all that off. And then yeah, same as this side really. You've got a fixing bolt here underneath the steering wheel on the driver's side, which makes it all loose. That's all loose now. And again, there was one at the top there inside the vent. You can see it in there. So I've done that. That's all loose. Yeah, and then I just started working on this gear lever. I just wanted to show you the gear stick, because it's a bit tricky, this thing really. So you've got a few screws at the top here fixing this part here on, and then I was looking at some of these bolts here. Sorry guys, I'm just struggling to sort of do the light and do the things a bit dark in here. Looking at these ones here, they were like right through all of them. So this part, the metal part, all the parts. And then I started looking around thinking, hold on a minute, the actual gear lever is connected and it's right through the whole dash as well. So that's got to be taken out. So the gear linkages, and well, not the linkages, but the gear shaft and the mechanism's got to be pulled down. And then I found out that there's a little, obviously they've done it on purpose, Fords. There's a little flap here. You just disconnect it like that from the flap, and then that allows the gear assembly to drop down out of the way like that of the dash itself. And then you can see now it's all loose. So yeah, just had to work that out for myself, but it wasn't too bad. It's only 3 screws, three nuts and 1 bolt holding that together. So that just drops down out of the way. So that's pretty cool. So that's all loose. So yeah, so that's where I am at the moment, guys. Just thought I'd quickly share it with you, let you know where I am. I'm gonna have a go at this stereo in a minute, and this fascias and stuff, and obviously that you've got the controls and that there as well. So I want to have a look at this and get this pop. That should just pop out like that. It should just pop out, little clips. The thing is, I've never done a KA before, so you know it's very tricky, because I don't want to snap anything, break anything. I don't want to mess up anything. So I'm taking my time and, you know, trying to do it slowly. But in the same sense, sometimes you have really just got to give it a little yank, and it pops away from the poppers or whatever. So yeah, it's very tricky, guys. But yeah, I'll come back to you in a minute, guys, when I've just got a little bit further. Right, okay guys, so I've taken off most of the bolts and the fixings, and it's pretty loose now. It's just, yeah, it's just all over the place. But I need to get this steering wheel off. Took the airbag off, that was no problem. Just 3 clips underneath, just flicked them off. So that's done. But this, let me show you. This here, which is the centre nut for the steering wheel, is I'm not sure about this. So if anyone does know, can you drop me a comment? We really appreciate it, because I don't. There was like these little tabs, and they were over the nut. So I've obviously taken, I've bent the tabs back so they're off the nut. But now, do I take the whole thing off as one, or do I bend them back further to get to the inner nut? So I'm sure one of you guys will know this, and I'd really appreciate if you drop me a comment. Just let me know, guys, how to do that bit, because I don't want to bust it, and I don't want to, you know, put it wrong. I just want to make sure that I don't break anything. So yeah, if you could just let me know about that steering wheel nut, I'd really appreciate that. There's a lot of you guys that's done loads of these KAs before, and you know the ins and outs of them. So yeah, I really appreciate if you could drop me a comment about that. Fantastic. So yeah, so that's kind of going to be a wrap for today, guys, because I'm run out of time. That was a hard day, but you know, I managed to get quite a bit done. I've still got to tackle the seat belts, so I've still got to do the seat belts. They're absolutely just solid. I'll have to cut them and take the consoles out like last time, and get those sorted out. So that's the other job I've got to sort out and do. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be it. That's gonna be a wrap for today. So I'm absolutely shad doing all that, but good though. I've quite enjoyed working out. And there was one bolt, like literally, I don't know if I can show you, but there was one bolt in there. It went through there at an angle and fixed that into the actual metal. And I was tugging away, thinking, no, it's not right here. Something's still got hold of it. And then I found out there was a bolt right in there at an angle. Oh, you little sod. But yeah, I managed to get it off anyway. So I managed to work that out. There's no other fixings. It's completely loose. The dash is ready to come out completely. I just need to get this steering wheel sorted out with that nut. So yeah, like I said, sorry guys to keep repeating myself, but if you can drop me a comment, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And I'll try and do another upload on Tuesday, and keep trying to do sort of 2 or 3 a week now. Now I've got the cars in the garage. I don't have to go out. I don't have to go to don't have to go to my garage down the road. You know what I mean? I drive. It's not necessary to do that sort of. So I'm at home. The cars are coming to me. So yeah, so I can just sort of carry on. So again, you know, thanks for watching, guys, and really appreciate everyone's support on the channel. We are sort of moving up when it comes to the subscribers and the views. I'm not sort of deciding at all with the way that it's going. I'm quite enjoying doing the cars and stuff. So, and you know, I'm quite enjoying talking to you guys and the comments and stuff. So yeah, fantastic. I'm really loving it. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one, and yeah, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.